everybody, and welcome to the Geeky Puppet Show today! For what? For what? For the X-Men, issue 24. But before we get into this, let's go ahead and meet my intellectual properties! My and friends. Look here, it's a frog.
Ribbit.
Over there, he is seen. Oh my gosh, it's Eric Breen.
You know, I thought it would mean something to be in the credits. Turns out it really doesn't.
Does that make you feel good or bad or?
No, he feels nothing.
Now you feel used.
It's a hollow victory, isn't it?
That's right. It's just like there's only one thing left to say. How's it going, little puppeteen?
Oh, good God. Look below. You can see it's Melissa and Amy.
The credits were the friends we made along the way.
The friends we made along the way. You're right.
There you go.
And lastly, not leastly, it's the defender of that never-dying Christmas tree, Maranya.
How's it going, little puppeteen?
Oh, good God. Now it's time to pull up the book. The X-Men, the Plague of the Locust.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Mm-hmm. He's got a little microphone and a little play-along song cassette thing on his belt.
And he's man spreading.
Mm.
It's great.
Wow, this is going to be interesting. How did Cyclops manage? Oh no! Sorry, guys. I hope you won't mind, Professor, if I borrow these volumes on telekinetic research. With them, I can continue to study ways to utilize my mutant power, even when I'm gone. But I'll return them to you as soon as possible.
You may keep them, Jean, with our compliments. Consider them a parting gift from Disney.
Oh, boy!
For months, I've wanted Jean to return my affection for her, and now, just when I thought I might have a chance, I may have lost her for good. No hot cha-cha.
Aw, no.
She's not into hot wings.
Just in case this emotion-drenched scene leaves any mixed-up Marvelites feeling as if they have missed something, allow us to quickly fill you in. At the conclusion of last-ish epic battle with the malevolent Magia, a saddened Jean Grey received a shocking letter. Unaware of her dual role as one of the superpowered X-Men, her parents have withdrawn her from Professor Xavier's private school and are sending her to a more conventional college.
She doesn't get any say in where she has her schooling, huh?
Back in the day, you didn't.
She's
What a Jean!
The school won't be the same without Marvel Girl. Well, Scott.
No, Bobby, I guess not. And neither will I ever.
Shakespeare speculated that part in his sweet sorrow. I wonder if perchance the bard might have been a mutant.
Let's do the credits first because I think it's kind of.
I can read it actually.
Who's the editing by?
Well, hold on. Let me see. The zoom. Oh, it doesn't zoom in. Okay, just want to make sure.
I can see just fine. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
And we're at 700 subs. Woohoo!
The editing is by Stan Lee.
Who's the script by, and who do we really have to thank for all of this?
Rascally Roy Thomas as the Beaver.
Comicsology.
Art. It is by.
Oh,
Archie Barrett.
No. It's Werner Roth.
Inking is by.
Dick Ayers.
Lettering is by.
Who else? Sam Rosen. X-Men, the most unusual fighting team of all time, in the Plague of the Locust.
I love that there are books on controlling telekinetic powers. I mean,
Yeah, actually.
who wrote them?
Hmm.
Mom and Dad feel that since we formally graduated some time ago, it's time I pursued a college degree elsewhere.
Perhaps they are right. Besides, Since you'll be attending Metro College, which isn't far away, you can visit us often.
Yes, I can. Oh, no, excuse me, please. I must change.
In-ish 7, we think. Insecure Stan.
We think.
We think. Not sure.
Change my eye. Those were teardrops I saw as she ran upstairs. Professor, can't we? No, Warren! We can do nothing. This matter is between Jean and her parents and the Marvel Comics Company, who sold part of my rights to Sony! No, we can only hope that one day she returns to stay. Meanwhile, when she comes down, we must try to make leaving easier for her. Bobby, bring me our present, please.
Social graces, everyone.
Bobby, don't go to the present.
And so when an outwardly composed Marvel girl rejoins a deceptively jovial group,
Say, you look like you were made to wear those collegiate? No,
Collegiate. All right.
Collegiate.
collegiate
come on.
threads.
Why, thank you, Warren, but... Oh, what's that, Professor?
You didn't think we'd let you go with just a couple of musty textbooks to remember us by, did you?
This is a dead
Please.
fish.
Please accept this corsage, Jean. It's from all of us.
The basic echoes Iceman's sentiments, though I see no reason for his unseemly slur against textbooks.
That's cute.
Oh, I'll treasure it, always. And I won't cry in front of them. I won't. But all my life I'll remember this day, and be glad that I was privileged, for a time at least, to be one of them.
She gave up her white privilege. It's so sad.
Then, after the others have said their farewells to Jean, Scott and Warren silently drive the girl they both love towards Metro College, as all three think their own innermost thoughts.
Johnny Storm, the useless human torch, goes to Metro. He can fly, just like I can, but without these awesome wings. I wonder if Jean will get interested in him.
No, because you're both useless.
All the X-Men seemed so sorry I was going. I mean, except for Scott. He hasn't spoken 10 words all morning. Can't he see that I'll miss him more than anyone?
Like Scarecrow.
If only I dared hold her in my arms and tell her how much I need her. But I can't, because Marvel won't let me. Not until I'm cured of these curse of my deadly eyes, or at least until issue 60.
Deadly eyes.
Finally! As the torrential downpour continues, the somber, regal sedan arrives at the enrollment center.
Here, Jean, let me take your suitcase. I'm trying to close.
Thank you, Scott. Oh, that tone in his voice. Almost as if he... Oh, but I'm imagining things. He never cared for me and never will.
Let's hurry inside, Jean. You'll catch a cold out here in the rain.
Jean's leaving has started me thinking. Is it perhaps time that I, too, Cyclops of the X-Men, quit the X-Men in pursuit of a more normal life? Or am I forever doomed to be nothing but a superpower freak? Because I'm super freaky. I die.
Yes. Starting college during the summer is a good idea, Jean. You'll get a jump on all your studies that way. Ha-cha-cha.
Yes.
And when fall comes, the Human Torch is a useless student here. Wouldn't he flip to find out he isn't the only superhero on campus?
Oh, but he won't find out, Warren. Here at college, I'll be plain Jean Grey and nothing more. Oh, poor Angel. Trying so hard to cheer me up, even though he'd hate the thought of me dating Johnny Storm. If only I could have fallen in love with him instead of with Scott. But maybe it's too late now for any of us.
God, it sucks to be me.
Gosh, it sucks to be me.
I'm so blind I can't see anything.
You can't see that it sucks to be you, too.
The only thing I see is my awesomeness.
Good for him.
Then at the door of the admissions building,
Hello, group.
Ugh.
Ted Roberts is the name.
Oh, God.
May I take it that you three lost souls are here to enlist? If you meet and roll, fella, just a young lady. We're only message received, big boy. Then Miss,
Jean Grey.
if you'll just follow me through, I'll get you checked out. I mean, checked through in no time. Compliments of the Marvel House.
Oh, thank you, Ted. That's very nice of you.
Gene, don't do it. Don't go to Sony.
I forgot to mention my last name is Ted Roberts Bundy.
No, good.
No touch, please.
Of course, in exchange, you'll have no time to split a big orange drink with me.
Maybe just play it cool, and I won't end up in a ditch somewhere. I'd like that, Ted, very much. Anything that'll keep me from looking back at Scott.
So that's how it ends. Or dead in a ditch.
Ugh.
Maybe it's hope for the best. At least that's what I gotta keep telling myself.
mm-hmm.
No touch.
So much for small talk this month. We have a real eyeball baddie waiting for you. For at that very second, miles away.
Eric.
Oh, Eric.
I'm the Locust.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you could have put that next to one of the just regular names you put next to that.
Doc Hopper.
I figured it makes sense. Doc Hopper's a hopper.
It's a sea monkey, right?
The soil conditions are ideal for hatching my ionically treated insect eggs. And so, this is the day of I, the Locust.
Isn't that a movie?
This day just gets better and better and better.
I don't know, but Doc Hopper is not going up to the frogs this issue, so I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. The next instant, as the glowing, pulsating eggs strike the marshy soil of the wheat field, they seem to burst almost on contact. And from the eggs burst nymphs, young locusts, which grow visibly with each bite of the moist grain.
Hey.
You can learn with comics. It's true.
They take a little longer than that usually.
I was looking for a bunch of nymphos and I got these.
Mm-hmm.
This day just keeps getting worser and worser.
Sorry about that, Keith.
Feed well, my pretties. Feed well. Now, only I, the Locust, your leader, am present to hear your song of mounting menace. Are you all right, young ladies?
I'm good.
But soon, the world shall know the meaning of that sound. Crunch, 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 crunch. And live in terror of it.
3 days. Look at that.
I'm drooling.
Hi, the mole man for you copyright infringement.
Wait till you hear Magneto.
And indeed, the world begins to learn of its fantastic danger almost as once as
Hey, listen, do you hear that chomping sound, Cora?
I thought it was you having an early breakfast. It's probably nothing. Shut up and go back to sleep, Fred.
God, Cora, I think I hate you.
Oh no.
But curiosity is a powerful force, and
Now we'll just see what... Cora, for heaven's sake, come here! Quick!
I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
you need it.
What is it, Henry? Is Timmy in the well again?
Probably.
I can't describe it. Comics are a visual medium. You've got to see them for yourself.
Perhaps fewer words were never spoken. So as the farmer and his wife gazed in utter astonishment, an incredible, almost nightmare scene meets their startled eyes.
Eat heartily, my six-legged... Cora, is that you? Oh, I dodged a bullet.
Who's that out there eating my crops?
Good subjects.
Killing a giant locust, Henry.
For
Get the shotgun.
with each tender morsel that you devour, you increase in size. Already you are hundreds of times larger than your fellow insects, and that is but the beginning. Too long have lesser mortals lorded it over this abundant planet. It is not the weak who must inherit the earth, but the strong. And we, the locust and his locusts, are the strong.
Locust and the locustettes.
Yeah, but you're not next wrong.
Adam!
Note to armchair psychologists, if as you read on, it seems to you that orthopetrus. Whoa, that's a
There's fun words.
orthopetrus. I'll go with that. Antagonist has a distinct fascist fixation.
It's Zach.
Yes, please forward all analyses to Marty Marvel. We're still trying to figure him out. In the gang. In the gang.
That's awesome.
But meanwhile, the incredulous farmer has phoned the local authorities, and as morning dawns,
By the time I could load my gun, the oversized critters had already leveled my field and hopped away. What's more, I swear one of them was half human.
Begorra, Mr. Bailey. Sure, and what time did the good fairies come flying by?
That's Farmer Bailey to
I
you.
want a divorce, Henry. You're useless. I'm going to college. Johnny Stormer's there.
He's useless.
She's the thing for useless people, I guess.
Irish cop.
Okay. Don't shrug off his story too fast, Marv. Something certainly raised this place. It wasn't pink elephants.
I personally, in this day and age, I wouldn't even bet that was impossible.
I changed my mind. One of those cops is kind of nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you, slut? Shut up.
A few hours later, as the X-Men go through their paces in Westchester County,
Westchester County!
Wi-Fi Cathedral.
Is there sauce too?
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh, look alive, Angel. You've lost all your hot shot chaws, and you barely cleared Iceman's hoop. The lava.
Oh, keep your goggles on, sick. The world wouldn't crumble if I hit it.
Translation. With Gene absent, there's no one to heap approbation upon his peerless performance.
Thanks, Beast. Now, if somebody will just translate your translation.
He's saying that Angel's salty because Jean doesn't love him.
Mm-hmm.
Or there to give him congratulations.
I don't know what this is supposed to be.
That sounds like Beast.
Uh-oh. Heads up, compatriots. Here comes the professor. He doesn't have Marianne and Ginger with him either.
Oh boy, I'm afraid your training session is over for the present. I've just heard alarming reports on the radio.
Daily Bugle. Brought.
Reports of giant locusts devastating a series of farms upstate. If this information is true, these huge insects are possibly mutations, and that would make them the business of the X-Men.
Oh, come off. You're not going to recruit them, replace us.
He's
We're
going to
gonna
have
recruit
little
Yeah.
X-Men suit locusts. That would be amazing.
Why not? Before long.
Exoskeletons.
Exoskeletons.
This might be a
Uh,
plan.
Boy, Professor, our high speed copter can really travel. And even the National Guard hasn't had time to make the scene yet.
That, Bobby boy, is precisely why we must make our investigations quickly. I want to avoid associating this menace with the X-Men in the mind of the public. Just like that masked menace, Spider-Man! I wanted to hear Eric try to guess that.
Yes!
Close enough. Ah! There's our quarry! Directly below! Prepare for landing!
You know,
Iron Man with the X-Men at Publix?
Dear God.
Where superheroing is a pleasure.
there you go.
Oh! Holy cow! Look at the size of those babies! That's ugh.
Ugh. But there are only a dozen of them at most.
Perhaps for now, but those in turn might breed countless others. And then what Angel will have a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then where would mankind be?
Crunch.
Only 3K.
It's only been 3K so far. Sorry,
This
Eric.
bill is horrible.
Zach is having a field day.
Wow. Observed by the marvelous mutants in a nearby grove.
The X-Men. I, the Locust, am not yet prepared to face them. But no matter. This experiment has served its purpose. I'm not going to say my name this time. Shall bide my time. Oh, I'm kidding. The Locust and strike again.
He's got a great goatee game going.
What?
A goatee going. He's got a great goatee game.
It's partial goatee.
It's a goatee.
I accidentally shaved part of it off and I had to adjust it.
Just keep fixing it until you look like JJ Jonathan.
Gosh, it seems strange to be going to action without Marvel Girl.
Sad part enough, we're all used to getting no action with her around. And no time to worry about that ass, man. Professor or Xavier wants one of these creatures for study.
No sooner said than done, dauntless deputy leader.
Did nobody just notice that he called him ass man?
Mhm. Well,
I did nothing. What are you talking about?
I said my line. Can you go now? Notice, group, with what guileless grace the grandiloquent beast accosts his perplexed prey. Thump. I don't. Restrain yourself, invertebrate. I'm supposed to be apprehending you. Kapwang.
The Chinese dish, Kop Wang.
Kapwang, yeah. This will seem to be more in your department, Angel. Care to lend an assist?
Just hang on, beastie. I'll take care of the hard part.
Sure you will. Then swiftly I ascend into a greater height, The winged warrior swoops at his target with dazzling speed.
A good power dive should give me enough force to bug our little playmate. Ha! Cha-cha, you see what I did there?
Yeah. Under the circumstances, my bird-like benefactor, I'll forgive your somewhat unimaginative attempt at humor.
Thanks muchly.
For what?
I'm multifaceted eyes.
Well, that finished him. He's dropping like a stone. For all their size, these locusts seem relatively defenseless.
Mm-hmm. Against a superpowered mutant, yes, but an ordinary Homo sapiens would hardly fare so well. Also, what if every locust on Earth became so large? That's what disturbs the professor. Huh. Just then, directly below.
Watch this tall Cyclops. There's nothing like a nice fresh ice beer for cooling down a rampaging locust, I always say.
Great, Bobby. But do it fast. We're on a tight schedule. Remember?
Yeet!
More like kill. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Got one. Just like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm going to be a regular Hawkeye.
Oh, really?
Hey, crew, I wonder if there's a superhero Olympics. If there is, I ought to... Yikes! I didn't see these locusts behind me. It's chewers of steel grip.
Oh, no.
Not the
Oh,
chewers.
still alive.
Chewers.
Oh, well, hold still, Iceman. Take one for the team. I'm going to shoot its head off. That's one more insect whose munching days are over. No more Captain Crunch for you. Zap.
Things like he wouldn't have cared much for Iceman a la mode anyway. Now, let's take care of the rest of them.
Bobby,
But at that moment, outrageous fortune lends a hand in the shape of an approaching helicopter.
do you know what's dumb about all that? Bobby could have freezed them all in a big giant block of
He
ice.
should.
Uh-huh.
Is that Charles?
No, that's some other guy.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
He doesn't have use of his legs. He can't fly.
Woo.
It's another guy. Random.
Random dude.
We can be sure this pesticide will have any effect on those underground monsters, but anything is worth a try. Even flying a helicopter for the first time.
No. No.
The National Guard's coming right behind me. But first, they want to see this new chemical spray's in effect.
Uh-oh. We're in for it. That pilot is this. And he's just in the field.
This is not good.
You call me Dusty Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Cover your faces. This stuff is strong. Next strong.
When are the X-Men gonna stop being the hard luck Harrys of herodom?
Can't see. It's thick as pea soup.
Angel! Use your wings as a fan!
That's your mental.
What?
That's your mental. That's your mental.
Angel, use your wings as a fan to clear a breathing space for all of you.
You're dead for one episode and you forget how to do this.
Yes. A telepathic thought from Professor X. As always, he's in relative control of the situation. And as the high-flying angel carries out his orders,
You're a friend in need, worry boy. But I'm afraid our buddies struck out. The insects weren't phased.
X-Men, I sense soldiers drawing near. Return to the copter with one of the specimens.
pleasure, sir. The authorities already have a propensity for suspecting us of unlawful activity. Exactly 1 minute later, as armed troops appear on the scene.
Oh, that was Xavier.
Oh, that's Xavier now.
This is a different copter.
Oh,
The flamethrowers will dispose of the few remaining locusts. It's fortunate that they were not numerous. But will mankind be so lucky next time?
Wait, so Human Torch might actually not be useless in this case?
Yeah.
We don't admit such things.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, men, let's mop up those six-legged menaces. Like Spider-Man.
But now, just for a change of pace, let's skip ahead a few days and shift the scene to Metro College.
All right.
That's my guy again.
Oh, if it isn't the Jean Grey.
Ugh.
And has the campus cutest co-ed adjusting to the scent of ivy.
Oh, it's great, Ted. Although I'm still just a bit lonely.
I'll help you out with that.
There's a note over here.
I'll do the note after his line.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess as much. Let's fall by the coffee shop, and you can tell me all about it while I undress you with my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to shove you over?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're by the coffee shop. Just
You did. Huh.
And
No.
that's not what he'd make if he was shoved over.
that's
No.
how you go to the coffee
Wait,
shop.
Johnny Storm and White Wingfoot behind him.
No, it's not. No,
I know.
No.
I know.
No, this isn't really Johnny Storm and Wyatt Wingfoot. They're in the Himalayas. We just want to see if you were paying attention.
They're in the
Sneaky
Himalayas, and Graphic Man isn't in this reading.
Yeah, that's right.
So you tell me there are two people that look like them here? Okay.
Just like Jean looks like Mary Jane, who looks like Patsy Walker. Who
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Depends on the genre, right?
lots
There's-
of interchangeable redheads.
Mm.
yeah, pretty much.
Soon in the congenial atmosphere of the Metro Student Center.
Now then, suppose you fill me in on all your problems in adjusting to the unfamiliar environment. In case you couldn't tell from that speech, I'm a psychologically minor in my spare time.
You're psychologically a minor? Look, Chuck! There's himself, old Doc Hopper, making frog legs. Oh, no.
Keep it down, man. He'll hear you.
Huh? I wonder why the students are making fun of that bearded fellow.
Keep it down. What for, Chuck? Old Hopper doesn't care what we think about him. He's got bugs to keep him happy.
Ignorant, impudent fools. When you are all in your graves, the name of August Hopper. I said August Hopper
Yeah.
will shine more brightly than any other. Scoff while you may, for the day is coming when... Bah! Why do I waste my time on prattling dolts? You will learn, all of you.
Is he one of the professors?
Well, didn't you find out?
Oh boy.
Looks like you were right, Bob. He's still just as kooky as ever. It's probably it's a good thing that Metro College fired him last semester.
You don't ask for
Oh gosh. I did not want his biology class. So, Ted, who is that man? He looks so familiar somehow.
That's Doc Hopper. He's gonna appear in the Muppet movie later on.
Oh, okay.
But first, he lives near the bar and eats here occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
He was the top name in entomology.
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 Philistine.
Entomology.
Quit diabolically sabotaging this reading.
The study of insects. Till some of his crackpot theories got him furred. Don't shed too many tears for him, though. He works for Ryan Reynolds Chemicals now, I hear. Why?
Oh, nothing. It's just something about him. Something in his voice.
Kind of gets you, doesn't it?
I must stop looking for danger. As if I were still one of the X-Men.
Looking for danger. You're more like Belisha with those eyes.
And also that hairstyle's bad.
It's okay.
It's a little better than Halo's.
I find
This
it
is
quite
true.
becoming.
However, if Jean could follow the tempestuous Dr. Hopper to his Rhine chemicals lab, she would soon observe.
So, it is not enough that they've taken away my professorship, my Marianne-ship,
Mhm.
deprived my insect mutation theories of an audience of receptive minds. They must mock me as well, call me crackpot and mad scientist. I, Doc Hopper, mad? That is the supreme irony.
I will destroy you all.
You know, I heard
I
Doc
was
Hopper.
getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I heard that he's mad, but he's also got a blue box.
Mhm.
For it is I who am the sanest of all. Only I, Doc Hopper, in case you've forgotten, have had the sheer genius to develop the most potent insecticides known to man. But always in the past, others have taken credit for my discoveries and my visa and my mandate.
Mhm.
First Metro College, and now Ryan Reynolds Chemicals. I have remained unknown.
A challenger?
I was going to say adventures into the...
Water soldier.
No more! Soon.
Thermal?
No more. Soon, the name of August Hopper will be known throughout the world and the entire tri-state area as the savior of the human race.
Oh, Augie, you're such a kook.
Man, I got a lot of talking done just putting on a
Yeah,
jacket.
I want your comb, Kook.
And now, it is time to test the latest improvements on my new formula. First, I activate the single insect egg with my original Magno Ray.
Magneto, right?
Yeah.
Magento?
Excellent. Just as before, the newly hatched larva begins to feed and increases its bulk immediately as it devours ordinary leaves.
Okay.
It was thus that I, in my ingenious guise of the locust, created a small but mighty army of insects which the accursed X-Men attacked. I am still monologuing.
Mhm.
Yep.
But since that meeting, I have refined the Magneto Ray and developed this portable version of it. It also plays records,
Mhm.
Ooh.
and it works as I knew it would. That new Fabian platter, ha-cha-cha. The Ray alone now increased that beetle's size.
Ew.
It slices, dices, and julienne fries.
We've
Physics.
already established all this information.
Continue the monologue, sir.
Oh, dear Lord.
I like repeating myself.
Okay.
I like repeating myself.
You can say that again.
Now, I will not. The carnivorous beetle attacks the caterpillar. In this way, Nature has always controlled a balance of
Aw.
species.
Poor caterpillar.
That's a bunch of bull. But there will be no such control acting upon my giant insects, and mankind will be helpless before them. Then I, Dr. August Hopper,
Mhm.
colloquially known as the Locust, shall discover the way to destroy them. And I, Dr. August Hopper, shall continue watching Mad Men with a box. And shall wake up,
What?
shall receive the plaudits of a desperately thankful world
And the tri-state area.
A platypus?
and the entire tri-state area.
Betty the platypus!
Dr. Hoppage smarts. That's right, trusty sidekick.
Oh, dear God, I'm still talking.
This is why I gave you this role.
At last, I will be given the credit which has been so long denied me.
Hear that, Palpatine?
My fame shall endure forever. I may even get my name in the credits. Oh, damn the dream. Meanwhile, I must disintegrate these two specimens, lest they be discovered and my purpose thwarted.
Just shut them.
In a matter of hours, my insect legions will attack anew. Those that I haven't already incinerated.
Right.
More powerful, more numerous, -2, than before. And if the X-Men interfere again, they will be ruthlessly destroyed by... Say it with me, everyone. The Locust.
2 pages of monologue.
Oh,
I do it for you, my beloved fans.
huh. The next morning, in a laboratory of Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters.
Can you imagine getting this on the script?
I hope the prof finishes this examination of the giant locust pretty soon. I've got a date with Zelda tonight.
And I with Vera. What's the verdict, Professor? Is this oversized orthopteran a mutation?
In a sense, Hank. However, my study indicates that some artificial means was used to increase its stature. It would appear that there is some human agent behind these fantastic beasts now that we found them.
You're saying that somebody did this? Makes sense. That John was with one farmer's claim of seeing a man directing these insects' actions. He was dressed up as a giant grasshopper.
What kind of man, Professor? Could it be some evil mutant on the prowl?
Does he rub his legs together when he's...
Oh, no.
Negative, Warren! See, the X-Copter is equipped with a portable version of Cerebro! And it would have registered any mutant humans within a 20-mile radius. So now it is up to the 5 of us to...
Gene.
I think it's she.
Probably. Correction, Professor. The 6 of us.
Quiet, Gene! Oh my God, Gene!
Hi.
Marvel girl, what are you doing here?
Well, it's the weekend, you know? Well, may I come in or...
What do you think? I was already getting tired of looking at the beast.
Likewise, my Frosty Ann friend.
Where did you pick up the giant locust? I'd heard reports of some upstate, but...
Have a chair, lady, and we'll tell you all about it. Ha-cha-cha. Perhaps I'd best take care of the explanations, Angel.
I'll go use the restroom.
Go ahead.
Huh. Then after Jean Grey is filled in hurriedly.
It all sounds utterly incredible. And yet, Dr. Hopper seems to have predicted years ago that this would happen.
What? Tell me more, Jean! Speak more! Who is this Dr. Hopper? Quickly! I must know. The information may be vital!
Is he related to Dr. Pepper?
I don't know about that. I can look into it. But, well, he used to be a professor at Metro College.
She's been here 10 minutes and hasn't even glanced my way. Was I only imagining that she wasn't scared?
A boy whom I met told me that Dr. Hopper holds
A handsome boy named Ted?
Oh, yeah, let's go with that. Anyways, told me that Dr. Hopper holds some rather far-fetched theories about insect mutations. Now, he believes ionic bombardment could one day increase their size and lead to the destruction of mankind. He preached his theory so vehemently in class that the college had to dismiss him, and now he works for Ryan Chemicals.
What was that?
Did you want me to start from the top?
No. What was that place that he
Ryan
worked?
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds Chemicals. That's right.
Oh, I see. Ryan Reynolds Chemicals.
Exactly. Now quiet, Jean.
I gotta ask, is there a pool at this chemical place where people are dead?
There are chemicals in the water. But anyway, it may just be that this Dr. Hopper is more far-sighted than the world imagines. I think I'd better pay him a visit at once! Give me the car, Warren! You're driving me to Ryan Reynolds Chemicals where we can get a head start on Deadpool 4!
Well,
That's right, Angel. You're just a chauffeur now.
Yeah. A short time later, the multi-million-dollar plant which employs Dr. August Hopper receives a fateful visitor.
I'm gonna give this role to you, Mr. Hamilton.
No, that one I recognize. Even though I don't have a thing pointing to me, I know it's me. I'm Dr. Hamilton, Mr. Hamilton. I've heard it both ways. I promoted myself. Plant supervisor. I'm sorry Dr. August Hopper isn't here, but he left yesterday on a short leave of absence. I'm sure he would have been honored to meet an authority on mutants, such as yourself, Professor Xavier.
But you see, the pleasure would have been mine, Mr. Hamilton. But do you suppose I could see his laboratory?
Well, he's usually very possessive about it, but I'm sure it will be all right in your case.
Minutes afterward, in the lab which the ambitious entomologist utilizes for his sinister studies.
This is Dr. Hopper's castle, almost his home. He utilizes it for his sinister studies. Sometimes he doesn't leave it for days on end. He is extremely reluctant to let others enter it at those times. And in view of the truly fantastic pesticides he has developed, we try to respect his wishes.
I am like Alicia C. And you have no idea where I could contact him now?
But I can walk.
Alicia,
Daddy,
are we in this book?
we are never in these books.
Damn it. This is bullshit.
I'm afraid so, Philip. You haven't been in one of these books in months. His contract provides that he should be in one of these readings at least once a month.
Well, I guess he's still guest stars.
Provides for such leaves of absence during which he usually takes along his mobile lab. In fact, for all we know, He may be investigating those reports of mammoth locusts near here.
A comforting thought, Mr. Hamilton. Or is it? I wonder. My mental probing of some of Dr. Hopper's equipment is beginning to reveal some very interesting discoveries. Here, there are several canisters missing. Canisters which the labels say contained locust eggs. Oh gosh. Could it be that Dr. Hopper is far more integral, far more personal part in the menace of those rampaging insects than anyone has suspected?
So we just say we get a giant bug zapper out there, we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Then, as the invalid mutant turns his attention to a previously unnoticed wall.
That map. It may just be the clincher.
The clincher?
Mm-hmm.
That large X pinpoints the area which the locust swarm appeared, and there are other X's indicated as well. I believe I've seen enough, Mr. Hamilton. If you'll show me the way out.
That's kind of what Flora looks like.
Well, how about if I send you down the stairs, Tom Udo style?
I'd rather not.
I just thought I'd ask.
Halfway down the stairs is a stair where I sit.
Certainly, Professor. Still, I'm sorry you couldn't meet Dr. August Hopper. He's a brilliant man, despite his somewhat unbelievable theories about insect mutation. I hope the matter you wanted to talk to him about wasn't too urgent.
Oh, no, not really. In fact, I think I've learned all I need to know. I can't wait to return to school. I must contact the X-Men. Now!
I wonder if Professor Xavier will fetch him his coffee now.
Oh, Mr. Hamilton, sir. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's your coffee. I have to go find the narrator. Oh, I just spilled the rest.
Hey, watch it with that coffee. Almost instantaneously, some miles away.
Attention, X-Men. Prepare the helicopter for a mission as soon as we return.
It's the professor.
Just keep looking forward. Don't look to the left. Keep looking forward.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I've only been away a few days, but it'll be great to get into costume again.
Let's make all deliberate haste, Bobby boy.
They're so close. Now kiss.
No.
Just no.
Soon, when Professor Xavier and Warren return from their productive excursion.
Sorry. Sorry. I just had to finish drinking some of my Baja Blast.
Oh, dear
Nice.
Lord.
Don't let Coke know. They'll end our contract. In addition, I mentally examined some of Dr. August Hopper's latest formulae and found they contain ionic particles, which would tend to stimulate growth. So, although I can't be positive, I suspect that Dr. August Hopper may be responsible for the insect plague.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be.
You think it's me? Okay.
I think it's you.
And you say, as Matt makes, you believe that corn pops may be the next section that's attacked?
Yes! My only hope we're in time to prevent any damage this time.
If we don't stop them, there won't be a kick sprint.
Mm-mm. A few hours later.
There's the Upper Ohio River. Wait, is that Breen's house?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we went too far. We must be approaching the area you mentioned, Professor. Get ready to jump.
Yes, Scott! right on top of Mr. Bean's house. In fact, I just monitored a radio broadcast from the Daily Bugle, which reports
Wait. I thought it was a sports broadcast.
No, I'm not okay. Reports huge locusts just a few miles south of here. Will land a short distance away in case any military forces have reached the scene.
Dun, dun, dun. Huh. Land after our landing is made. Crunch, crunch.
But remember, if their human leader appears, it is he who must be battled first.
Listen to that, the crunching noise. The kids must be eating the corn puffs.
And this time, he might be expecting us. Keep your guard up, Mr. McCoy.
A most superfluous exhortation, Mr. Blake.
There they are, but there are dozens of them this time. What can we do against them?
The same thing as we do every time, Pinky.
Try to control the world.
But this time we gotta do more of it.
Uh-oh. Take a look on your right, Psych. This has got to be the guy we're looking for.
Correction, my superpowered simpletons. However, who is Mr. Blake? Is he just the default name whenever an editor is sleeping at the switch?
Oh, Bobby got Anthony Blake today.
Bobby Blake did 2 panels ago. Rather, it is I, the locust, who have been patiently waiting for you. For, in defeating you, I, the locust, shall demonstrate the folly of opposing, again, I, the locust.
What about all those soldiers with the flamethrowers?
Are they locusts? No.
All right, you look here, mister. We don't know exactly what you're trying to accomplish with these overblown grasshoppers. Maybe you're trying to feed an army of crows. We don't know. But we're not pals of yours. And we're here to put an end to you and your monologuing.
I thought you were going to say, well, find out what he's up to and put a stop to it.
Nah, we don't care about finding out. It's just a stop,
Presumptuous fool. Do you think I would have appeared before you if I were not prepared to dispose of you and that platypus?
The only disposing you're going to do, Lucas, is get rid of that nutty costume. Oh, crap!
Away, Claude. You shall be the first to feel the bite of I, the locust.
Oof. He caught me off guard and he called me Claude. My name isn't Claude.
Claude Blake.
Alt-right group. Bug-Eyed and Buddy has opened the hostilities. Now it's time for the noble beast to get into the act.
You seem more agile than your coward companions.
Yeah, I am.
However, agility is of no avail if you can't grasp your antagonist.
What the?
Whee!
What the? He spread his wings and took off. It's up to you now, Angel.
I believe I can fly.
It's no. Sorry, I was choking. It's no contest, beast. His mechanical wings are no match for my real ones. Ha cha cha.
He's right. Yes, my inner monologue is as pompous as my orating. It will take him mere seconds to overtake me. But the victory can still, good Lord, hour 2, be mine.
Suddenly,
My creative genius also developed. Wait,
no, that's
my
not.
bad, my bad.
Your creative genius also. Wait a minute. I'm all confused. My creative genius also developed this ionic stun device to keep any rebellious insects in line. However, it makes the person closest to me think they're talking me.
Yeah.
Frappuccino.
Oh, I'm receiving a terrific jolt from that gizmo. Can't stay aloft. No, no, no.
But as the stricken X-Man topples helplessly from the sky, another mutant comes to his aid.
Thanks, Marvel Girl. Ha-cha-cha.
My pleasure, Angel. I'm only sorry I didn't get a shot at the locusts.
Stick around, fair lady. Your opportunity may come soon.
Sooner than you think, Beastie. He's fluttering to Earth not 50 yards away.
Hit him with the ice blast.
I think should do.
Jane, could you tell if that masked creep is Dr. August Hopper you saw?
I can't be positive, but from the beard and the voice, I'm pretty sure it is.
Really? You couldn't tell?
Well,
Marvel Girl and Angel, you two come along as fast as you two can. Beast, Iceman, the 3 of us must attack him before he escapes.
I wouldn't want to be in the locust's shoes. 6 fighting men.
He has
Cyclops.
6 pairs of shoes.
1 angry optic blast ought to put you out of commission. No good. He's wearing some sort of super strong armor.
No, I changed into new shoes because you're fighting mad.
With my box, I am.
Oh, yes, and of course you ever ate clowns.
Atta boy, Loki. Just keep talking.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh,
I, the Locust, am shielded from your puny ray by my exoshell. Patent pending. An improved version of the insect's exterior skeleton.
You know, the funny part is I could have just shot him in the face and in the mouth.
Didn't I just say that? So that... Oh.
Whoosh.
Nice.
Tell us more, pal. As soon as you make yourself comfortable on my sheet of ice, that is.
You mean Ann, pal?
And, pal.
Blast it. Can't get my footing. These new shoes suck. Must summon help.
What's he up to now?
Eyes and antennae, they're starting to glow.
X-Men, condition red.
Wrong voice.
What?
It's not Charlie Xavier. Go use your other one.
What?
No, it sounded too high, like your other one.
X-Men, condition. Are you saying that my voice sounds naturally like Mickey Mouse, you amphibian fiend?
It does.
Fry your legs. X-Men, condition red. Creature approaching behind you. And this is the correct voice.
The next second, as the startled teenagers turn around barely in time.
Oh, look out! It's some sort of gigantic beetle!
Alas, for the benign beast to be so beset, I who even doff my mask to ladybugs.
Marvel Girl and I caught up with the rest of you just in time to join the retreat. Ah!
Not cha-cha.
Tell you what, Worry Boy, if you want to tackle him by your lonesome, I won't stand in your way.
We're only falling back to regroup, Angel, not to retreat. We can't just run away from the locust playmates forever. There's just too much at stake.
Meanwhile, the hooded Dr. August Hopper makes good use of his brief respite.
It's fortunate that I, August Hopper, aka the Locust, had enlarged that carnivorous beetle in advance for just such an emergency. I should get a merit badge for that. Forward thinking. Now, for my second little surprise for the vaunted X-Men. I don't know how vaunted you can be in 23 issues, but wake up, you. I, the Locust, had planned to speed up, but since you're already asleep, I figure I can slow down.
Hour 3.
No.
That's no way to hatch these eggs in cattle breeding country. But I can always activate others.
Uh-oh.
Wait, there's a country where they only have cattle?
I guess so.
California?
No, mosquitoes.
No.
These wondrous wasps who have all gone to Wednesday night to watch a YouTube show. Should keep my foes busy for a... Huh? Thanks to my micromagnetic antenna, not only am I, the Locust, safe from them, but I, still the Locust, can also direct their movements.
As nearby.
Good going, Beast. When the beetle reached for the Angel, he nailed him with his king. We nailed him with his king-sized icicle.
Yeah, but why do I always end up the decoy?
You two and Cyclops had better finish off that one fast, because here comes some of his cousins.
You know, Jean,
I've never.
I know you've only been gone for a week, but did you forget how to address the one in the visor?
I've never had anybody call me by my real name. Shucks. Cyclops. It has a good ring to it.
It sure does.
Robin?
They're all asleep.
We can't fight all those at once, but don't despair, people. The Iceman cometh, as Gene Neil used to say.
Less name dropping and more action, lad.
Action, lad, that's another company. That's for sure. Those babies look hungry.
You mean tired?
Same thing.
True. You did it, Bobby! Inside this transparent shell you created, they can't get at us. We're safe.
Yeah, but for how long? It's pretty warm out there, and I can't keep this igloo from melting forever.
If only you could have frozen them in a ball of ice instead of us. Besides, we can't win by struggle by running away. Yeah, I mean, we've got a guy who can throw him in the deep freeze, but that'd just be too much. We gotta go capture that kook, the Locusts. And from the look of things, it's gonna be hour 3 before he's ready to launch a full-scale attack on mankind.
But then suddenly,
Well, feast your baby blues on that. Looks like things are starting to go our way again. Ha-cha.
Of course, anything named a wasp would be attracted to something else.
Mhm.
Right, Jen? They're attracted to the noise of those feeding locusts and flying off to devour them.
All I can say is they deserve each other.
Mhm.
Watch out for flying high, son of a... I'm blasting our way out of this frigid fishbowl now.
Wow. I'm glad you're on our side, Sick.
I should be a solo career guy.
Mhm.
But he can't even push over a dude.
Moments later, as the icy covering falls before Scott Summers' potent eye beams.
Okay, but so we're out. But that leaves the locust insect buddies for us to waltz around with.
You know, I wouldn't be too sure. Looks like the National Guard is taking charge of things here, too.
If they keep that up, we'll be out of work. Men out of work.
Professor Xavier seems to feel differently, Beast. He's revving up the copter.
He's gonna crash into them.
Oh, no.
Then he must have a lead on the locusts. Let's move out. Well, anybody see North by Northwest? We're gonna do that to the locusts.
And as the dauntless X-Men take to the skies once again, an awesome but heartening scene transpires below.
There's no way they'd be overswarmed and killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
These M1s are doing the trick. Just keep firing.
They can't take this flamethrower either. But we've done other if there've been thousands and thousands instead of just dozens.
Froom.
Now we'll chop these up and serve them to the vegetarians.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Unnecessary zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Unnecessary froom.
Unnecessary froom.
This is a violent comic book. There's dead grasshopper on the ground.
Mm-mm.
It's better than a dead skunk in the middle of the road.
Wow, passing swiftly over the scene a few hundred feet above, Professor X and his superpowered students are plagued by similar thoughts.
Deprived of the locust human brain, those giant insects fell prey to modern weapons. But if he hadn't been forced to flee, the story might have been otherwise. What's our next step, Professor? If my memory serves me correctly, I seem to recall that the next X on the spot on the map at Ryan Reynolds Chemicals is only about 50 miles from here. We're heading for that spot, but we must allow him to arrive there first.
And this time there'll be no quarter. It's the locust or us.
Soon as the searching X-copter follows the winding of the placid Ohio River.
That trailer, it's parked in a place where the owner isn't likely to be doing any hunting or fishing.
With our luck, it's probably the vanguard of an anti-mutants convention.
Still, we must be at almost the exact place where Dr. August Harper had marked on his chart.
Hopper.
We'll sit down quietly nearby and have a look.
Quiet, Gene.
I haven't said anything in like 3 pages.
Yeah.
You're still
I know.
here?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, even as the X-Men sleek craft lands in a wooded grove, inside the trailer, which serves as a mobile lab.
It's time to monologue again.
Oh, Lord.
Already, the havoc wreaked by my first creations prepares the world to accept the insect mutation theories of Dr. August Hopper. And soon, wake up, damn it.
I'm awake.
That's that infernal frog.
Mm-hmm.
And soon, after more forays by my giant pets in the corn pop belt,
He's a bad dude, you know.
Is he?
I, the Locust, shall step forward to destroy them and receive the acclaim, because everybody loves the acclaim
Mhm.
which the world has so long held from me.
Mhm.
That reminds me, I gotta watch that tonight.
It doesn't end well for Brian Danielson.
No spoilers.
Rosebud was his sled.
Oh dear Lord.
In addition, because of their offensive meddling, I've called HR. I shall use my newfound influence to turn the people even more than ever against the accursed X-Men. But never enough talk. The newest batch of eggs should be ionically activated by now, and in greater numbers than either previous time.
However, as the locust, steps outside the trailer, he is startled to behold
Some sort of hermit's hermit in the garb of a past century.
Pixel.
What is he doing here?
Pixel.
Puppy Team.
Who is
Okay.
this?
It's your character.
Oh. I have
It is.
come as an friend to save you from your own folly.
Begone, thought. I, the Locust, needs no and friends.
Aw.
Every man has a need of and friends, Locust. Whether you realize it or not, you have chosen to set yourself against humanity. Why? With the power you possess, you could be a benefactor of mankind instead of its opposer. Why do you choose the course of evil?
Babbling fool. It's oppressor. What do you or anyone know of I, the Locust? 1,000 years hence, when we have just finished this reading, my name shall be revered, when the tombs of kings are but dust.
I feel that you are truly not an evil man, merely a deluded one. Forget your senseless plans and turn your great knowledge to the good of the human race.
Forget my plans? No, not while I, the Locust, live. I shall toil no more for the enrichment of others. The world shall pay homage, Marjorie, to me. Oh, my insect hordes, I said hordes, will lay waste to it.
Wait! Come back!
Never. And this time August Hopper, shall unleash hundreds of ravaging locusts.
Oh, it's no use. Stop the X-Men. Stop him now. I only pray that if they succeed, defeat will shock him to his senses.
Oh, you're done now? Finally. Next page.
Then, as the colorfully garbed scientist flutters to a landing not far away,
The X-Men? But how could you have found me in only one panel?
Trade secret. Wait. Trade secret, chum. Cha-cha.
Maybe we'll write you a letter. Write you a letter about it when you're safely in jail.
Perfect planning. The professor in his hermit garb stretched out this reading even longer.
Mhm.
And the mechanical legs, they got, oh man, he got the locust incensed enough to hop off right into our arms.
Mm-mm.
But no matter. One giant leap will carry me away, and
My apologies, but it's essential that you stick around for a short tete-a-tete. That means a hot talk if you're behind your French lessons.
sacre bleu. Away, you bumbling oaf! Boot to the head. I have no time for such delays.
Oof! It's becoming obvious this just isn't my day.
But it may be mine. At least this time he's not going to use his stun ray upon me.
So, the winged X-Men clumsily seeks to take me underwear.
Mm-mm.
I stole that line from the thing,
Yeah.
Doesn't he? He did use that once. Doesn't he realize that locusts have great peripheral vision
Oh.
that my helmet would completely block? But
It's Spider-Man.
here, Angel, this cocoon silk, a trait I borrowed from the lowly caterpillar, will stop you in your tracks.
Can't stop him in time! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna ram right into it!
Of course you don't. Did you think I, the locust, leave such things to chance?
Seconds later, as an ensnared angel touches down.
That horn-headed do-batter really knows his business. This stuff is like glue. He's like Daredevil and Spider-Man had a mutant baby.
Ooh.
Look, he's coming down again.
Holy crap, Angel got huge.
I'm a big boy now. Ha-cha-cha.
Yes, but too far away for us to reach him, Bobby, before we can activate some more of those six-legged terrors.
And indeed, even as the X-Men's deputy leader speaks these prophetic words.
The X-Men have interfered with my plans for the final time. I know that because the book is almost over. These two eggs, which have been triply treated by ionic particles, will be their downfall. For now, the moment has come for my ultimate creations.
The next instant, before the astonished eyes of the onward Russian mutant band.
Grow! 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 Let not one X-Man survive.
Now how does a rational person argue with sentiments like those?
I am rather antisocial.
Dear God, they're Zoomers. They're zooming right before us. They're more enormous than any of the other monstrosities. We've got to halt them.
Well, whatever your plan is, sick, clue us in while we're still around.
Suddenly, the resourceful Marvel girl steps to the fore and...
His antennae. It's through them that he controls the creatures. If only I can...
So, in desperation, the female X-Men? That makes no sense.
I know.
Hurls herself against me. Do not think to stir my heart to mercy. I've seen the way you are with that Ted fellow. For still I order my giant subjects to destroy all of you. But they are lumbering towards me. Stop! I, the Locust, am your ruler. command you to stop. C'est impossible. Not keeping up with my French. Ha! Puh. Both of my insect creations are attacking me. But I can yet escape. In my mobile lab is an antidote which will make them small again.
Great work, Gene. He didn't see you telekinetically nodding his antennae.
I hate when they knocked my antennae.
That's right.
And without his commands to guide them, the confused beetles, Paul and Ringo, attacked him because of his locust costume. So he resembles one of the tiny insects they normally eat.
We read you sick. What do we do to rescue him? It won't take those things long to tear that trailer apart.
This might be Gene.
Angel's right. We've got to help the locusts somehow.
I told you she was sweet on me.
But before they can suit action to their words, disaster strikes.
The trailer is snapped off free of the car. It's rolling towards Cliff. I love you.
That's Clint, you ninny.
I don't like Clint. I like Cliff. Cliff Cromwell.
Cornwall.
Yes. We've got to use our powers to stop it.
We'll hazard the attempt, but you'll have to forgive me if I'm mildly apprehensive about the ultimate outcome.
The power, more power, all of you. The mobile lab is still sliding toward the edge.
I can't help it. Those blame bugs are rocking their trailer so much I can't freeze the wheel solid enough.
And ice
Why
is
don't you
slippery.
freeze the damn bugs?
Right?
It's going over, Angel. Try to grab the locust fast, if you can. I'll use my white light to blast the door off.
And almost as Scott voices his command.
Oh, no, I can't fly. My wings were damaged.
Oh, relax, fella. As one fly boy to another, I got you.
He did it. Warren got him.
But my mobile lab, priceless, irreplaceable equipment, all gone, dashed in the river below.
Mister, if you don't see how lucky you are, I'm tempted to let you join it.
Sploosh.
Ooh.
It's getting off the gray.
Yes, Locust! Look around and see the error of your path. The X-Men could have let you die, yet they saved you from your own creations.
Perhaps I understand at last, old man. I have been ill, but I can yet atone for the evil I have caused. Let these devilish devices, my sole remaining magno-ray, my stun weapon, join my other inventions beneath the waters. I must surrender to the authorities and pay my debt for the harm I have caused.
And perhaps one day that harm will be more than offset by the good you might accomplish.
And
Well, I try in Hulk 194, but again, it goes awry.
Well, all you can do is try.
That's true.
then, as a solitary costume figure, Dr. Hopper, aka the Locust, disappears in the distance to the piano music.
Now that the thread is over, Gene will return to college, to Ted. How long will it be before she forgets the X-Men completely and ends up in a ditch?
Was she driving?
I thought that in this guise I could somehow reason with our foe.
After this case, I could use a bit of relaxation as a mere college student.
You should have been an actor, Professor.
Yeah, what of Dr. Hopper, Professor? Do you think we'll see more of he, the locust?
It's impossible to say, Hank. We can only hope that he has learned his lesson permanently. For if the locusts return, leading an army of giant insects, even we might not be able to stop him.
And of course, Professor X didn't mind to him. Next, Ish, who is this menacing figure? And what incredible power does he stand ready to unleash upon an unsuspecting world? Let's all find out together in X-Men, it says number 24. Okay, Pussycat?
He's got a cool hat.
We want to thank you so much for joining us today. We have to hurry. We're late for. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of Mr. Breed. I meant to get rid of the. We're here to say go see the other people. Like, comment, subscribe. We're leaving now. Bye.
Goodbye.